Hello gorgeous people who love to scrap. It's Val from Australia. Just wanted to share some frames that I have been collecting for a while now, and I've been meaning to share with you guys what I have found so far, but I've been really busy and uploaded heaps of vids but never get around to showing you guys my gorgeous vintage frames that I have been collecting for a while now. I've seen Bonnie's YouTube vid today where she went to an antique fair. Hi Bonnie. And she found some gorgeous frames also, and I said to her, yay, you collect frames too? I'm going to share with you what I have been collecting for a while now, because I love vintage frames and they're just beautiful and very ornate, and you can't find things like this nowadays in, like, you know, the new shops. So every now and then when I do pop to the charity stores, the thrift stores, or the flea market in the past, which I haven't been to a flea market in the past, I think 3 months now, because I don't have things to sell on a Sunday anymore, and where I am located, the Sunday markets are not very good at all, the flea markets. So back in summertime I'll be going to a bigger market and they have heaps of goodies there, so I look forward to this summer again. But without saying too much more, I'm going to share with you Bonnie as well as the other gorgeous people on YouTube my little collection of vintage frames. So I found these ones, like I haven't found any recent. These are like found a while ago. So we'll start off with the bigger size ones. There's a really huge one, but I can't find it at the moment. Can you believe it? It's the biggest one out of these, but I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. It's because at one stage, I think it's in my craft room, we're filming in Bianca's bed at the moment. She's got some lovely shabby chic sheets. I think it's in my craft room in one of the corners maybe. It's quite large. I've been meaning to alter it and put it in the on top of my window frame as an ornate type thing, but I never got around to it. So hopefully in the near future. Anyways, these are all made out of metal or some sort of iron type thing. I don't know. But these ones are your genuine good quality ones, because all of them, all the nice ones that I have, usually has a little engraved, or it's not a stamp, it's engraved into the metal, and it says made in Italy. So it's really good quality, I'm sure, and it's like solid metal like I mentioned. And this is like a Marie Antoinette one. I've taken the backing off this already because I plan to alter these. I don't plan to keep them as is. Even though Marie Antoinette's beautiful and all that, but this kind of like color tone is not really me. I might keep this one, I might not. So that's the first one. It's got beautiful edges and stuff like that on it. I hope you guys can see it. There's that one. And this one's not metal, that one, sweetheart. And there's another Marie Antoinette inspired one with a beautiful square frame. Can you guys see it? Really, really beautiful. And she's sitting on like a vanity, I think, or on a dresser, near her dresser up here with a picture. And she has a beautiful boudoir dress on, a boudoir dress, a ball gown or whatever she's wearing back then, a beautiful dress on. And this frame's in really good quality, and it says at the very tip here, it says made in Italy again. And look at that beautiful velvet backing. This one's in really, really good condition, that one, really beautiful. But I love the frames on it. I've seen a lot of frames on Etsy where people paint them and they put them on a wall as a feature all together, big ones and little ones, and it's just so beautiful, really, really lovely. These two here, I found them as a set. There's that one, and then there's this one. I think they were $2 each. This one still has a label on it, $2. And these are again, let me see. This one doesn't say made in Italy on it, but it just says registered design. So I'm not sure, registered design, the size, and it says Australia. But it doesn't have that made in Italy on it. But again, it's metal. It's not plastic or anything. Can you hear that? It's metal, and it's got these really beautiful pictures on there that over time has faded. But I love the frames like I mentioned, and they're really beautiful. They're in this like antique gold tone, but I have plans to paint them more shabby chic white. one day when I get around to it. But I've been playing with some of them, and because of the brass or whatever base they were made out of, acrylic paint as well as gesso does not adhere well at all. Here's a sample of something that I have attempted to alter, like turn into shabby chic, and I've painted it, but it's still, the color's not vibrant or bright. It's going into like a translucent type thing. In some areas I can still see the white, but then in the majority areas it's very muted. It's not your like clear crisp white color. So I don't know if because of the metal that they are made out of, that paint cannot adhere to them properly. Do you have that problem, Bonnie, when you paint those? I'm not sure. This is one of those ones that's made in Italy, because it's got another little engraved mark here. And I just seem to have that problem where it's not all crisp white. It does have that muted sort of look, and it's not what I want. I want like a bright, vibrant white, really, really shabby chic one. So that's one that I have tried to colour. This one here is another one that I have painted, and it has come out a lot nicer. Can you guys see the difference between the two? Excuse me, Ethan. Mummy's recording. Hi. My Ethan's here with me today. Say hi, Ethan. Hi. Ethan is, how old are you, Ethan?
7.
Ethan is 7. Ethan is older than Bianca. He's my next boy. And so back to the frames. As you guys can see here, as I mentioned, they've both been painted with acrylic paint as well. But as you can see, one's really, really muted and got a really yucky color. But this one here, see how it's much more crisper and whiter? That's what I want. But this one didn't turn out the same, even though I have painted them the same. Once I have achieved the white look, this one I rubbed over lightly in the raised areas with light pink acrylic paint, and it just gave it this really beautiful shabby chic look. So really happy with that one. And it's raised in here, so you can cut out a picture or whatever you want, and you can stick it in there and hang it up on the wall. It's really, really beautiful. And they have little hooks here also that you can hang up. So that's an ornate frame one, and then that's a square one. So I might try spray painting it and see if it comes out any better than using acrylic paint on it, because like I mentioned, the paint does not adhere well on this particular frame at all. So there's those two.
But these two are
yeah, Mummy's recording, okay, so you be quiet for a little while, sweetheart. This is the same one as this one here. I've purchased two. I seem to buy things in sets, like these two here. They're a set, and then I found these two also, and this one I've attempted to alter, but like I mentioned, the color's not that great, and this is what it looks like in its original form. Really, really lovely. It has beautiful intricate details on the frame. It's just absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys can see that. Let me look at the monitor. I'm on the floor sitting on Bianca's bed, so hope you guys can see all the beautiful details. I might zoom in later and share you guys the lovely details on there. So there's that one. Yeah. Mummy will share all the big ones first. So we have this next one here also. It has a lovely picture of two vintage ladies in the background there. Really, really lovely. And that's the back of that one. And this one again says made in Italy at the very tip here. Miss sweetheart, move back. You're making shadow. So really, really nice one. Again, I think, you know, in somebody's homes, these pictures must have been hanging up. Be quiet for a little while, sweetheart. Mummy's recording. And here's another one that Miss Bianca has been playing with, and as you can see, it's been pulled away, but I'm not going to keep it as is. I'm going to alter this anyway, so I don't really mind it. But I did get mad at her when she pulled this out. I said, Bianca, naughty girl. Because little ones like that, whenever they touch anything, they always seem to wreck it. Do you guys have the same effect on kids also, you know, like, not effect, I mean, like, you know, do you have the same problem where they touch something, they always seem to break it? Sweetheart, Mummy's recording, you're in the shadow again, sweetheart. Sorry about naughty little Ethan there. He wants to play his game, but Mummy said turn it off for a little while because Mummy wants to record. Mummy's craft room is really messy. So that's that one. And we're going smaller and smaller. And we have this really gorgeous one here also. It's again like these ones here, like that one there. It has the same sort of pattern, but a smaller size. And and it's really gorgeous also. And like I mentioned, these are really old images from a long time ago. And this one again says made Italy, so really lovely there, made Italy, and really beautiful again. There's those, and there's these two really gorgeous smaller ones, but really beautiful. Let me zoom in. Okay, here's a close-up look of the frames. Really super gorgeous, lovely details. The picture in here, like I mentioned, is all faded, but I didn't want it because of the picture. I want it because of the frames. They're so beautiful. And this again says made in Italy down the bottom here also, which you can't really see, but really gorgeous. And this one here is in perfect condition. I might keep this one as is because it's got an original picture of Marie Antoinette in there, from which this was probably manufactured. Really gorgeous. And this is the popular image of Marie Antoinette there, and this frame is so super gorgeous, really lovely. So I might keep that one like that because I really like it a lot. And there's this gorgeous one which I've taken the image out already, or somehow it's fallen out, I'm not sure, but it has a beautiful ornate frame, as you can see there too. Really gorgeous, and it's the same size as the Marie Antoinette one. So 3 of these are all the same size. And then I have 2 really teeny tiny ones. That one, let me move these out of the way so you can see. There's that one, and that has like dried flowers on the inside, but all this can be just pushed out and you can add whatever image you want in there. Really gorgeous. And then this really tiny one that has like a couple in the background, but really tiny. You can't hardly even see it, but the frame's beautiful. Look at the frame. Can you guys see that? Absolutely gorgeous. It's very dimensional, this one. And it says made in Italy here again, Modda. I don't even know what Modda even means there, but it's engraved or etched in. Really beautiful. Love that one a lot. And these 3, again, Miss Bianca has been playing with them. They were all together in like a strand, but since Miss Bianca's touched them, naughty little girl, they're all in pieces now. But it doesn't really matter because I have plans to take them all apart anyways. I'm not going to hang them up on the wall or anything like this. Even if I do want to hang it up on the wall, I just hook the links back up again. They've just come off the links. So little girl's very naughty and plays with mummy's things when she's not allowed to. She still does, and she breaks them, so like that. But I don't mind because it's just the frames that I want them for. So that's the second one. And then this one here has the Lisa something. I can't, Mona Lisa something. It's called Mona Lisa picture there. So I don't know what era these are because it's a little bit different pictures to the other one. But they're really super gorgeous, aren't they? Really intricate small detail frames. And these are all made Italy again, as it's got a little marking right there. So the other one that I have found, this one here is very similar, but this one's plastic, but I love the frame. Let me zoom out again. This one here, like I mentioned, is a lovely nice big size one, but it's only plastic. It's not the metal ones like the others. Probably like a reproduction, a replica type thing. And I don't even think you can push the backing out because it looks like it's been glued in, but you can just stick a picture on top. It wouldn't really matter anyways, but I liked it because of the frame. It's really lovely also, an ornate type thing. The other 2 items that's pretty much it for the frames today. But the other 2 items that I have in my stash that I want to share is these 2 vintage mirror like that, and the brush. And there's also a comb also, which is lost. Don't know where it is, but it's just a cream cone. What's more important are just these ones here. I like these a lot, but I've seen Bonnie where you've painted the whole thing. These are just plastic, and I'm not sure if I've painted the whole thing, if it's gonna come out nice like the ones you've painted, but it has like an antique sort of gold. I think these are just plastic, they're not metal. These might be just replicas of old-fashioned type things, but this one's really heavy. I'm not sure if it's the glass that's inside that's really heavy, but it's really heavy, so I might try to paint it like you have. Is yours all metal, or is yours plastic, kind of like these ones? It's really vintage looking, but I think these are just plastic. They're not vintage at all, because the vintage ones are all metal, and I'm sure they have beautiful edge, like ornate handles and stuff like that. I've seen some on eBay and then listing them for really expensive prices, and I think I found these at one of the charity stores back in my hometown for about 10 bucks for the set, including the comb. So I don't know where the comb is, but they're really lovely. Even then, I might try and paint it and add a beautiful image of Marie Antoinette or something else here, and then add lace maybe. Alter that at a later stage. But anyways, hope you guys like my little collection here of frames I have found so far, and I hope you like them also, Bonnie. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.